Welcome back to San Antonio Living. You may have seen this on Pinterest, beauty blogs, YouTube. It's a makeup guru attempting to utilize her red lipstick as concealer. Apparently it works. Everyone's talking about it, but we didn't believe it, so we wanted to put it to the test this morning. Chelsea Turan is joining us. She's a makeup artist, along with Mackenzie, her beautiful model this morning. It's good to see you guys.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Hello.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
You look beautiful. Are you wearing red lipstick under your eyes?
Actually, I'm not.
But you did test it out, right?
Yes, we did test it out, and she actually does have the red lipstick on the side of her face.
Okay, so I want to show the picture first of you because you are, the genius. So I got to see if this is something that works out with you. I don't know. It doesn't look bad, I don't think. But I just don't understand the concept. Why would it work? It's red.
It's okay. It works out, but I really feel like it's geared more towards specific skin tones.
Okay.
Somebody that does have a little bit lighter skin tone, it doesn't necessarily need to be for them. You can use your regular concealer.
Okay.
But if you have deep, dark circles or dark, more like black brown, and you have like more of an ethnic skin tone, yes, it does work, but it's more of a corrector, not a concealer. You're still gonna have to put concealer on top.
Okay.
So
on Mackenzie, which side has the red?
This right underneath here has the red.
Okay, so look at me.
And she doesn't have a lot of discoloration. She actually has really good skin tone, so she's not having to do a lot of correction.
Yeah.
So this is an extra beauty tip that might not something she doesn't really have to go for, so she can save a little bit extra time in the morning getting ready.
I think it kind of works, you know? Like, I'm looking at your face right now. It looks beautiful, and it doesn't look overly red. Show me how you do it if this is something that someone was going to try at home.
Yeah, so you want to think about peach, orange, and red. If you have fair skin, you want to do a peachy color red.
Okay.
Medium is orangey red. And then deep skin is red. And the thing that people are going wrong with, don't take the lipstick tube and go directly on the skin.
That seems like a dangerous move there.
She was very specific on the makeup tips, but you have to follow it to a T. You want to take a brush that you don't mind getting rid of, because red's going to stain your brush, and you just want to gently tap. And you want it very sheer. You're doing a correction, not a concealing.
Okay.
So you want to do something very light, and it's going to be a little different from what we did before. You don't want to draw it all the way down. Just kind of cover up right there where you're going to need it. And then the next step, you have to let it sit for a good minute. Otherwise, it's going to smear all over the place and mix it with your concealer, and you're going to be very frustrated.
I'm glad you tested this out for us, so I don't have to worry about all that.
So, and the next thing you want to do is concealer. Now, what really works best is a liquid concealer, something that's very soft and easy to go on. If you do a thicker concealer, it's going to mix with that red lipstick.
Okay.
And you're going to have that peak undertone you'll see in all the beauty tips. They're like, this doesn't work. Well, you have to follow everything to a T. This is one of those tips that can go very wrong very quickly. So we have to do everything to the point. So what you want to use is like a sponge, and you want to stipple. So what stippling means is lightly tap. You want to pretend like maybe it's like a hot surface where you touch, tap, tap, tap. You don't want to smear. And the thing that I wasn't a fan of is it takes 2 or 3 layers to coat this over. So if you're like me and you want to sleep in a little bit in the morning.
Yeah, that's a lot of time. That's a little time consuming for Shelly Miles.
But if you do have really dark circles, this is a great corrector. I did talk to a lot of makeup artists out in LA that do celebrities and work on movie sets, and yes, they do use this trick. But it's not for everybody.
I'm surprised that it actually works. I mean, you look great. Looks pretty good. Very impressive. Okay. So we've debunked it. It does work for some skin tones. You recommend folks with darker skin tones. Paler folks like us, maybe not quite so much. All right, let's talk about some spring trends, I suppose. Is the smoky eye something that we can still do in the springtime?
Yes, this year it's a little different. The 2015 runways, they were coming out with a little bit darker looks. Usually it's fresh and light. This year it's all about bronzing, darker, smokier. They're not as scared of color this year. So this year they were going a lot with the bronze look. You have to be very careful with the bronze. You don't want to look like you're something from Jerseylicious or Jersey Shore.
You don't want to be too tan.
So after you're completed with all your makeup, you have your powder set and everything, you want to take a brush that's very light and very, I guess, foofy is the right word, and you just swirl it around, and I always tap off excess powder and just kind of go in a circle lightly around your entire face to get that.
So it's okay to get the whole face with the bronzer?
Yes. And now with the concealer, you also want to do a foundation powder afterwards. And just kind of go all the way around in a circle.
That looks good.
And you want
a little touch of sun right there.
Just
I
very
like that.
because you don't want to have 2 different colors, so you don't want your face to be tan and your chest will be white.
Okay.
So you want to look natural.
So you can bring it down and get a little neck action going with the bronzer as well?
And if you do this, make sure when you do get dressed that you don't get anything on your shirt.
Such work to be a woman, I'm telling you. Okay, so with the smoky eyes, should I still use black or should I lighten it up a little bit?
You can close your eyes for me. We combined two of the looks. Purples and violets were really getting into the spring look this year.
Okay.
But we also made it smoky too. So you can do purples, goes great on any skin tone and any color. And you could do this during the day and then add a dark black liner to do your night look. So it kind of saves you a little bit extra time.
I like that. What about the lips for spring? Are we going bold? Are we pale? What are we doing?
Kind of both. If you do the smoky eye, you want to stick with a light lip.
Okay.
But they weren't scared of the red lips this year. With the red lips, you obviously...
For spring?
For spring. They're going with bright oranges, bright reds, but you want to keep the clean eye. You don't want to do dark eye and dark lips. You want to kind of keep it opposite. So if you do one side dark, do the other side light.
Okay, and then the cat eye. I've been seeing a lot of the cat eye.
Yes.
How in the world do I even do that? And am I too old for a cat eye?
No, you're not.
It's okay for me?
Yes,
okay.
totally okay.
How do I get it? I want some.
So the best cat eye is with a gel or liquid liner.
Okay.
So we have a liquid pen. So we did this eye and cat eye, and we already prepped this one. So the best tip I can give you is when you start doing your makeup, brace your elbow, put it down on the counter or something.
Okay.
So what you want to do is lay it down on the lashes first and then press in to your lid.
So start on the outside, huh?
And always start your makeup on the outside, so you want the darkest part to be out here, and then gently trace in so you have less makeup towards the end.
Oh,
so you're not having a big black bar. And go ahead and open your eyes and look down towards me. If you stretch your eye by looking the opposite way, you have more room to work in that fine line right there. So that's how to get the first line, and close your eyes. So with the cat eye, you just lay it down, draw a straight line right there, and slowly swipe in towards the center.
Meow. Looks so pretty. Very nice. I like it. Thank you for being our guinea pig with that red lipstick. Fun. Good times. Chelsea, always great information. Certainly appreciate it. I'm ready to do some cat eyes myself. And of course, if you are looking for a makeup artist, contact Chelsea. It's Makeup by Chelsea Turan. You can find her online, makeupbychelseaturan.com. She's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Follow her for everything. It's all there for you. All right, don't go away, because coming